I gotta ask you. I mean, let's say a young player shows up into this like type of culture you're trying to foster, and he says, "I was just abducted by aliens last night."
Yeah, that was some stupid shit. Shout out to what's his name, Neal Brennan, for being a dickhead.
What? He was at the center of that.
Yeah, he's just a dickhead, and when I see him, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. I swear to God.
What
What
happened? Why?
Like,
What did Neal?
Because
I
I
don't know
walk
the
into a
story.
podcast like this, is Neal Brennan and his partner. They're comedians, right? So a friend of mine was, friends with Neal. It's like, oh, just show up, it'll be funny. And so my sense of humor, I could be super animated, or I can be super dry.
Yeah.
And when I talk like this, I tell stories. And so we were just sitting around on the podcast, and I was just fucking around. We were telling jokes for like 20 minutes, and then I just randomly told this alien story that I made up off the cup. And so after the shit, he was like, yo, that was funny. We spent an hour and a half. So he was like, yo, that was funny. I'm going to edit it and send it. I was like, yeah, dog, make sure you edit that, because there was more shit I said in there that probably would have went viral if they would have posted it. And so he was supposed to send it to me to edit, because I knew I said that, but I would have let that, it would have had more context if he would have played it right. The fool put out, Baron Davis said he was abducted by aliens. Just that clip.
Shit.
And so when that clip hit, it went crazy. And then everybody was like, yo, you've been abducted by aliens and shit like that. So when I see Neal Brennan, I'm going to slap the shit.
Now, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a
outta him.
little behind the scenes of Neal Brennan here. We had Neal Brennan on the podcast not too long ago. He got really mad at us for editing something. We didn't edit anything. We don't edit the podcast. So we just quoted where he said, we asked him about his life or whatever, and he said something along the lines of, it's pretty cool, to be in my house and say, maybe there are 10 people in the world fucking funnier than me. So we
I am, for sure. I am,
we
for sure.
quote tweeted it with go check out Neal Brennan, one of the 10 funniest people in the world according to him.
Yeah.
And
I mean, of course he would say that.
But then he on the side, and he was like, "Yo,
thrilled
take
about
that shit down.
He looks
I sound
sick.
like an
He's
asshole." I'm like, "Bro, that's what
are,
you said."
You are an asshole. Ding dong. You are a fucking asshole. You skinny fucking twerp. You sick patient baby. Fuck Neal Brennan. This is the first time I actually get to hose on Neal Brennan on a podcast. But when I see him, I'm gonna whoop his ass. I swear to God.
Yeah, are you for real mad about it?
No. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Are you kidding me?
Well,
why would that's like somebody saying yo, I got you, homie, and I'm doing you a favor. I did not want to do that. I don't even know you like that, homeboy. Right. I'm doing that for my homegirl, right? For my friend, right? And you told me you were going to send it to me, and we were going to edit it before we put it out. Now, if I tell you that, I have to do that.
No doubt. Mm-hmm.
Especially where I come from in L.A., right? I come from the streets, so your word is your bond. And then to know that was what, out of everything that we put, that was the one thing that he found. So he can gain notoriety from it. You know what I mean?
That's some clickbait shit, and that's what he said to us too. He's like, "You're trying to do clickbait." He's like, "Yo, it's your quote, man."
Yeah,
we don't edit anything, so everything you said on here is gonna be put
he didn't tell
me
that. Yeah, he didn't tell me that. He was like, "Yo, we gonna edit it and we gonna send it back." So that's how the alien.
We're gonna chop.
That's
this
why
up,
I didn't
so
really
just
say nothing. You know what I
Brennan.
mean? People are like, "Yo, he abducted by aliens." I'm like, all right, whatever the fuck. And then people were sending the New York Post.
Yeah, that was
the headlines are everywhere.
That was crazy, dude.
Do you believe in aliens?
Do I believe in aliens? Yeah. Shit, I think y'all two aliens. So I don't believe in shit. I don't believe in you. I don't believe in the fucking aliens. I don't believe in no politics.
I'm not an alien.
I don't believe in no
them,
politics. I don't believe in shit.
Fuck you, Baron Davis. That's what I'm gonna title this. KFC Radio.
I think
Fuck
you two.
Baron
I
Davis.
definitely think you two. I think Barstool are aliens, dude.
Yeah,
Where the fuck did you guys
that's
come from?
that's
Out
not
of
too
nowhere, right?
Yeah.
You just
Wait,
landed in a frat house and